Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Tonight we are going to be making oatmeal breakfast bars. I have about 3 different recipes. I'm going to see which one I like the best. This one has some ingredients I think I'll really like. I just made one the other day and I don't know, it just didn't have a lot of flavor. I'm thinking, okay, well, oatmeal really doesn't, but I expected the bars to be a little more flavorful. But the odd thing is, Doug ate them all. He ate them all. The man who can't really taste, he must have enjoyed the texture, because I thought, wow, this is what it's like to be Doug. I can't really taste anything out of these bars. And I thought, well, what's the point? But he loved them. So I'm going to make another batch of those. And if I think it's worthy, I'll share it with you. But just going to give you an FYI, they were a little plain. These bars, I'm hoping, are not. I'm hoping that these are fantastic because these have oats, honey, they have peanut butter, all kinds of good stuff, bananas. So I'm thinking this bar will be a little bit better than the last one. There again, it will depend if it's going to be a Dee's Delights or a Dee's Duds. So let's get started. For the oatmeal breakfast bars, you're going to need 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. There, once again, do not use quick oats. Use the old-fashioned oats. 1 cup of whole wheat flour. I normally don't keep that in my kitchen, but I do have a few recipes that will be calling for whole wheat flour. So I just picked it up. It's a King Arthur brand. I got that at Walmart, so I can't imagine that it's anything fantastic, but I'm sure it'll do. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon kosher salt, 1.5 cups milk. Now here the recipe says you can use whatever milk you like. This person used unsweetened vanilla almond, but any kind will do. So I have whole milk, so I'm going to use 1.5 cups of whole milk. 3 tablespoons of honey, but it says if you like your bars a little sweeter, use up to 5 tablespoons. So you guys know me. I'm using the 5 tablespoons right off the bat. I like it sweet. I like healthy, but I don't want it to taste like cardboard either. So 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. You can use creamy or crunchy. 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Well, you guys know mine's already sweetened, so that's what I'm using. 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, and 1 medium banana quartered and diced. So I got my banana here. We're ready to go. My stove is letting me know that it's preheated now to 375 degrees. So go ahead and preheat your ovens. 375, and lightly coat an 8x8 square pan with cooking spray. So let's get started. So in a medium bowl, we're going to stir together the oats, which is 2 cups, the whole wheat flour, which is 1 cup, the 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, the 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon kosher salt. And just mix that together. Next it says, in a separate large bowl, combine milk, applesauce, egg, honey, peanut butter, and vanilla. So let's get started. We need 1.5 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce, or sweetened if you're like me. Ow! Gosh! I just hit my ankle with the cabinet door. Sorry, folks. So sorry. Whew. Actually, it's not my ankle. It's the front part, right before the ankle. You know, working in the kitchen is a dangerous place. You all know that by now. The egg. Taking a chance here. I'm not even going to check it out. It looks pretty good. I'm going to use 5 tablespoons of the honey, which will be a little over 1/4 cup. I'm going to get it all out of there because I like the sweetener. The peanut butter, we are going to need 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I am using Jif Creamy. So tempting to eat this, but I've already had pretty much all the calories I should today. So off it goes. Once upon a time, I could have pretty much eaten anything I wanted. Not so anymore. Okay, let's see here. And vanilla. So we're going to need 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. That peanut butter wants to stay in a big old clump in there, but I'll get it mixed up. It's starting to break up. All right, we got everything. It says pour the dry ingredients into the wet mixture and stir to combine. Now I'll probably go back to the spoon. It says the batter will be very wet, and yes, it really is. So I got little chunks of bananas. I'm going to fold those in. Next, we'll pour the ingredients into the prepared baking pan. Doesn't look too yummy yet. I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm just going to spread it around. Bake for 35 minutes or until thickened and golden and a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. 35 minutes at 375 degrees. Now this says you can make it either into 8 large bars. I'm going to do it as 16 small bars. If you do it at 8 large bars, I think it has about 200 calories a bar. There again, that would be dependent upon how much sweetener you put in it and what type of milk you use. So it might have a little bit more than that. So I'm going to grab a corner piece here, and I'm just going to cut that into a little section because I don't want to overdo it tonight. It's not bad. The bananas add a nice touch. They're not overly sweet. Now I added the 5 tablespoons. 3 would have been almost non-existent sweetness. You know what? I'm going to have the rest of this little one here. Kind of turns out more like a bread cake type consistency. Not bad. I'd recommend them as a breakfast bar. Not too awful high in calories. If you'd want, you could make a glaze for on top out of a confectioner's sugar. Just drizzle it on top. Even drizzle whatever type of topping, chocolate, peanut butter. But that's all unnecessary. So yeah, I would recommend it. I'd give it about an 8.2 out of a 10. It's not too bad, doesn't take much time. Most of the ingredients you'll have in your house except for maybe the whole wheat flour. So yeah, pretty darn good. And also here, I think I saw where you could freeze these. Let's see. Once the bars are cooled, they can be individually wrapped in plastic and kept in the refrigerator for 5 days, or frozen in a Ziploc bag for up to 4 months. So when you go to thaw them, you want to thaw them in the refrigerator for a day or 2 in advance before serving. Thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and next up is the healthy peanut butter chunk oatmeal bars. See you soon.